So now I'm in Yasukuni Shrine. In Yasukuni Shrine, the place that the United Puppets of Israel hate. The place that the United Puppets of Israel, well, it's not hate, but in this place they see their defeat in the East Asia War with all the ethnic replacement they live now. So this is the place where all Japanese and foreigners come, and this is the place where Japanese politicians also come. So as you can see, this place is full of people. It's a beautiful day today. There are many people. So here is the place where all the spirits of the Japanese dead are praised. Everyone, include the ones who suffer false accusation in a legal trial. So the criminal United Puppets of Israel made a completely fraud, let's say, illegal trial, and in fact the Japanese were declared innocent. I will show you afterwards. There is a monument to an Indian judge called Rabindranath Paul, and he perfectly explains all the Japanese military are innocent because the aggressors and losers of the World War are the Gypsy, the United Puppets of Israel, UK, United Kingdom, etc. So these are the criminals and aggressors. So there is a lot of people. All the politicians come here. So the point is, Japan is the winner in the East Asia War, not Pacific War, East Asia War. So Japan is the winner because the criminal Gypsy and UK and Dutch, Holland, France, they surrendered all the countries they had invaded. Gypsy surrendered all the countries they had invaded. So before the war, they had invaded Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, India. So is this not to be criticized? The criminals United Puppets of Israel are not to be criticized. They invaded the whole Asia, and the criminal United Puppets of Israel were defeated like dogs. When they in fact surrendered the Philippines. They surrendered the country they had invaded. They surrendered the Philippines. So MacArthur, apart from a criminal, he is a loser. So MacArthur is not only a criminal, but a loser dog who in fact surrendered the Philippines. So this is the point why Japan is the winner of the World War, and UK surrendered India and Malaysia, and Holland, Dutch surrendered Indonesia. So this is the countries who lost the war. It's a completely falsified historiography. So I will talk later. Let's see. So now in the you enjoy ethnic replacement in the Gypsy. You enjoy now being replaced by Hispanos and Africans. This is the consequence of having lost the war, of having given human rights. You gave human rights because you lost the war. You surrendered all the countries you had invaded. You are the country to be shamed, not Japan. You are the ones to be shamed. You are such pathetic criminals and war losers. So now I will show you there is a monument to an Indian judge who said Japan is innocent of false accusations. So there is a monument, and you won't see this monument in the corrupted European media. So as the European and Egyptian media are completely corrupt, you won't see this, but I explain. So now in the United Criminal Puppets of Israel, now you enjoy ethnic replacement by Africans and Hispanics. You enjoy it. You enjoy it. Consequence of having lost the war and surrendered all Asian colonies. So this is the man. This man is treated like a god in Japan. So this man declared all Japanese innocent. So this man declared all Japanese innocent, and the culprits, the war aggressors, are Europe and America. Europe and America. You won't see this in Europe and America mass media because it's a completely corrupt communist propaganda media. So this man is completely censored in the corrupt European propaganda media. But this man is very well known in Japan. So you say you lost the war like dogs. MacArthur surrendered and lost the war like a dog. So it's a completely fact that you surrendered and lost the Philippines. It's a complete fact. Another point is that you don't want to talk about it, but it's a completely real true fact. So we are here in Yasukuni Jinja, Yasukuni Shrine. Many Japanese come, politicians also. This Yasukuni Shrine sometimes receives attacks from communist media, communist propaganda media, but they can't, they fail. Every month millions and millions of Japanese and foreigners come here. So now in Europe and America you enjoy the consequences of having lost the World War in Asia. Now you enjoy complete ethnic replacement by Hispanos and Africans. A completely falsified European historiography. Completely falsified. The ones who said that won the war did not win shit. Did not win completely anything. Just the opposite. They lost all the Asian colonies, all the Asian invaded countries. They lost. They surrendered. All the countries. There are in Japan many books There are really many books and authors with press. It's a complete fact. Another point is that you don't want to talk about it, but it's a complete real true fact. So we are here in Yasukuni Jinja, Yasukuni Shrine. Many Japanese come, politicians also. This Yasukuni Shrine sometimes receives attacks from communist media, communist propaganda media, but they can't, they fail. Every month millions and millions of Japanese and foreigners come here. So now in Europe and America you enjoy the consequences of having lost the World War in Asia. Now you enjoy complete ethnic replacement by Hispanos and Africans. A completely falsified European historiography. Completely falsified. The ones who said that won the war did not win shit. Did not win completely anything. Just the opposite. They lost all the Asian colonies, all the Asian invaded countries. They lost. They surrendered. All the countries. There are in Japan many books. There are really many books and authors with prestige that say that Japan is the winner of the World War in Asia. Japan and the rest of Asian countries who were granted independence. So there are really a lot of books totally explaining Japan actually won the war. Lost is an European propaganda. So there is even a British author called Henry Stokes. He has a book. The title is Japan Won the East Asia War. Japan won the East Asia War. It's in Japanese. It's a completely bestseller in Amazon. It's in top position. It sold really a lot of numbers. So there is not only Japanese authors, but even English from UK, European authors that explain that Japan won the World War and Europe and America lost the World War by surrendering all the colonies they had invaded. Actually now the complete ethnic replacement in Jubsei, in JEWSA, the point of the completely ethnic replacement is a long-term consequence of having lost the World War and having allowed human rights. So they gave human rights because they lost the war. They surrendered all the places they had invaded, and that's why they gave human rights. And when these human rights, this has helped now to the complete ethnic replacement of the GEWSA. So actually the complete ethnic chaos, and ethnic replacement violence in the streets of the Jubsei, of the JEWSA, is actually a long-term consequence of having lost the World War in Asia. It's actually a long-term consequence of that. So if you have any doubts, any questions, you write below the video. I'll ask you. But there are many people who come here to Yasukuni Shrine. Despite Yasukuni Shrine sometimes receives the coward attacks by the communist media in Europe, the communist propaganda media like BBC, New York Times, etc. So they don't care these attacks, these false claims. Every month, millions of Japanese come here to the Yasukuni Shrine, but not only Japanese. There also come a number of Indians Malaysians, Indonesians, Taiwanese, and some Europeans, like me and other Europeans. Even from the Yupsa they come sometimes to pray in Yasukuni Shrine. So, what many people don't understand actually is that now the complete ethnic chaos, the complete ethnic racial replacement in the USA is a very long-term consequence of having lost the World War in Asia, of having surrendered all the Asian colonies. It's actually a long-term consequence of that. So now you enjoy it. Your cowards and aggressors grandparents are criminals and losers who invaded Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, all Asia. They invaded all Asia. You don't have any shame. You are completely criminals and losers. And you pretend to be heroes? So fuck you. You have completely no shame. You have completely no shame at all. You are not heroes. You didn't win no shame. You are completely a bunch of criminals and losers. Of criminals and losers. And now you enjoy being completely controlled by Israel. Now you take it and you enjoy being completely controlled by Israel, of course. Now, thanks to the internet, the foreigners, the people who know the truth, are increasing and increasing in Japan. So the accumulated people coming here every month just increases and increases in Yasukuni. So if you have some doubts, you write here in the comment box. It's really beautiful place. I'm just fed up with all the European hypocrisy. I'm just really fed up. The JEWSA is a disgusting country of criminals and losers. The JEWSA is a completely disgusting country of aggressors and war losers. So now you take it, the completely ethnic racial replacement. Me and other people are enjoying it. You are a completely finished shit land. A completely finished shit land of aggressors and Israel puppets. Of course we come here to Yasukuni to pray for all the people. Of course. And all the people are innocent of false accusations of illegal of course. And all people know it. And now with the internet more and more Europeans know it. So the place of criminals is Arlington. It's a completely shithole of criminals and losers. And the most ironic, the most pathetic part of the part is that the people in Arlington are even not dead they are dead by Israel. So here in Yasukuni people are dead for Japan. But the shit of Arlington, the point is that they don't even dead for the USA. They are dead losers for Israel. So this is the most pathetic point of all. So I will cut here when it reaches 20 minutes. I cut. I wait for your answer, for your questions. I answer anything. So of course Yasukuni Shrine is very, very popular, and the point is not only by Japanese but many Asians and Europeans are coming here to pray to Yasukuni.